Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I just want to take a quick look at this game here. It's called First and Goal. As you've probably guessed, it's a football game, and it's really fun. It's really as close to an actual football game as I've ever played, a board game that's supposed to represent football. Um, it's real easy. All right, let's get to it. Here's the rules. There's a lot of dice with iconographies. Um, the rule book looks deep and complicated, but it is not at all. All of these, this is nothing here. These are just all the different plays from the. But the game's not complicated at all. It's so simple. Here is the board. It's magnetic, and you have your first down marker in here. Oh shit. This is. Okay. This is your first down marker. Oh, for crying out loud. These damn magnets. Anyway, these magnets stick to the bottom of this first down marker. And what you do is, like, say you're on the 40. Oh, there's the points. And you have to get to the 50 for a first down, right? But you see how that's bent. It's not really an issue, but it's aggravating. It's annoying. But, you know, that's just how you keep track of first downs. On the board, you have a magnetic football, which sticks to the board. Depending on which side of the board you're playing on, this will be first down, second down, third down, fourth down. So if you're playing on this side of the board, you'll put your football here on first down. That doesn't mean that's where the football really is. Everybody knows it's on the right here, right? But you put the nose of the football, and then second down, say you get a couple yards. You put second down up here. Then, no, second down here. Then third down would be up here. Fourth down would be here. And then if you got a first down, you start back over here again. Here's the coin you toss. Fuck this thing. It's a piece of shitty plastic. I use a real coin. Then these are some dice. Here's all the dice you roll. Is this bag open as well? Indeed it is. Alright, so look. So then these are your player dice. Well, no, I shouldn't say it that way. This is the player die. This die is the player die. It has symbols on it. But I know it's the player die because it has that symbol on it. If you roll for yardage, every time you roll for yardage, you get a player die. You have to roll the player die. If you roll yardage and roll this symbol, you roll all your yardage dice again and add them. And as long as you keep rolling this symbol, it's like an exploding die. You keep adding your die rolls. It can get ugly, just like in real football. You break out with a run, you roll 10 yards and roll this, and then roll 12 yards and roll this again. My God, but anyway, then this number here, or this die here, is the penalty die. Whenever there's a penalty, this tells you how many yards and whatever. This die is an extra die that you roll when you roll penalties. It could be on the offense, or it could be on the defense. And there's different iconography on here for different things, depending on the die. These are the die that you rolled. This is the defense die. The defense always rolls this die. The offense rolls any combination of these, depending on what they picked and what the defense picked. Which gets me to this point, which is the cards. Both players gets a kick card. You can either kick or fake it, and you can either defend against a kick or a fake. And if you kick and fake and defend against one or the other, different shit happens. Then you have your offense, defense. You have a whole deck of defense cards here. There's a bunch of them. And then you have a whole deck of offense cards here, which there's a bunch of them. This flame symbol means if this card is in your hand and you play it, you have to burn a card off the deck the offensive deck that you choose from. What that means is when this offense deck runs out, it's halftime. And then you play another offensive deck. So if you really want to burn the clock, you start playing these run plays. Most of these are run plays. I would almost guess all of them are. But you burn, every time you play this card, you burn one. You play this card, you burn one. You play this card, you can run the clock out that way. Now, when you pick an offense, like say you pick this, you're going to play the run pass option. Now, see where it's a running play. Now, down the side here is listed all the defenses that could be played. So suppose my opponent played strong safety defense, and I played the run pass option. So what you do is you look down here against run pass option. You have a brown, a black, and the player die. The black die is the defense dice. That's the D. That's why it says D. The P means player die. And the offense rolls a brown die. That's it. Now, on his card, you might be asking, well, what does it say on his run pass option card? Well, this is the beauty of it. On run pass option, against a strong safety, it's the same thing. So the offensive player would roll the brown die and the player die together. That's not the player die, is it? Yeah. And then say he would roll an 8 and a Mary. Mary, that means nothing. So he got 8 yards. Then the defensive player rolls his defense dice minus 4 yards. So that 8 turned into 4 yards. Now, suppose he would have rolled that with his brown die. So he would have got 8 yards plus he rolls again, right? Boom, 5 yards. Now, suppose this was another now, if that would then he would have got 13 minus 4. That's it. He's done. But if this would have been another one of those, he would have rolled again and added this to the 13. And it tells you what these mean right here. For offense and defense, this tells you on the board what the icons mean. But that's all you do, is you roll dice, you play cards against each other. Your offense and your defense cards. What do I think he's going to do? Do you think he's going to try that? Do you think he's going to try this? Dude, I'm telling you, it's just like a real football game. You might blast up the field all of a sudden and then get stymied. Then you could fumble and he'd pick up. I mean, it's just like a real football game. Anything can happen at any time. And it's a simple dice rolling with card comparing and card choice. It's a remarkable football game. It really is a great football game. And there are expansions to this game. There are 2 conferences, and each conference has 3 divisions, and each division has 4 teams. And they are represented by dice, but they have different numbers. These are the dice in the base game. Both teams are even. If you go over here and you get one of these, here we have the Northeast Division, and here we have the Southwest Division. And this is the 4 teams, and their dice will be different. Look at the Ogres. Their defense sucks, but look at their running game. Look at the Leopards. Their defense is fucking good, but their passing is shit, and their rushing is garbage. And the dice will represent that. The numbers on the dice for those teams will represent this ability. And then when you start playing with these expansion teams, of course, if you're just playing a quick 2-on-2 game or 1-on-1 game, you're going to want to pick the teams that are close to each other as far as, defense, offense, and whatever. But what we like to do is play like a season, so every team gets played. And it's amazing to watch a team like, say, this one play a team like this one. It's just an incredible dice game because the dice represent the power in each category that they have. But then you have the randomness of the dice. And then you have the card play. Oh, he thinks I'm going to pass. I'm going to run. He does play a passing defense. I do play a run defense. I get mad yards, roll the lightning bolt, get mad yards again. You see what I'm saying? It's just like a real football game. You don't know what's going to happen. This is a very exciting, very fun game. And I recommend it highly. It's called First and Goal. Thanks again for watching, guys.